win and, you know, get a ton of damage and lose. Almost got my 4th crew skill. I only have 1 crew to go around all 4 of these TDs. Alright, so KV-2 is the next tank up here. Well, you know, while wargaming, they do have map contests every now and again for designing your own. For as much as people can complain about wargaming not listening to players, you can, like, I wouldn't say that they're 100% gonna look at it and, like, implement it, but designing maps, you know, and posting them in those contests and stuff, it does, you know, it does do something, I feel like. Wargaming, while they don't always take the players' considerations in and implement them, that would be a complete mess at times, because players aren't always they're not the best at making informed decisions in times. Like, hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I'm bad at explaining stuff sometimes, but, you know, I will give Wargaming a little bit of credit. They do at least try it. It's mostly on the Russian and European servers that they look at things, but they do at least look at the official forums and interact with customers. Some other game companies are atrocious when it comes to that. Wargaming, not the best for NA, but at the very least, you know, they have taken ideas from the NA server and implemented them before. Anyway, Armus, I think won earlier on. Like the first 3 or 4 matches I played in the 1390, I had like 7,700 assist damage and like 600 damage. But, well, that's definitely important, Floyd. Yes, you can't play a game if you blue screen of death every time. I'm probably going to be picking up a new graphics card towards the end of the year here. Since I don't think mine's outdated in a sense, but I have a feeling towards the end of the year I might want to pick one up just so I can max every game out. We'll see though. It depends. I'd much rather spoil Levi. Oh god, I don't have gun elevation or depression there. I could play the bat chat, yes. Well, they are looking into actually making larger maps now, yes. They did state that semi-recently in a Q&A. I would say as far as larger maps, though, they're talking about like maybe 20% larger than the largest one we have already, I believe. This KV-2, yep. Let's say I'm just trying. I knew the KV-2 was going to hit me. Trying to kill him because it frees up all these people, and we can work as a team to kind of turn the corner here. Hello, Master Beast. Nice to see you. This is why I like playing the KV-2 as a low tier. You still can do a lot of damage, and you just kind of help your team out where you can. Whereas other, like, say, tier 6s in this setting would be a little bit more hard-pressed to getting, like, consistent damage off. Ah, thank you, AMX. Granted, I pulled in front of you, but still. I wasn't exactly going that fast. Hello, Andre. You're such a nice person. Goodbye. Well, yes. As far as, you know, nothing that they say that first comes up, like looking into or developing, it always takes some time, yes, for them to implement it. However, since they've kind of backed off on the whole World of Tanks 2.0 thing, I will say that we will start seeing You've kind of seen it. They've put out larger patches quickly. I would say in the last like 2 to 4 months, it kind of has started picking up again. They put out a lot of content in a very fast manner when I first started the game. It looks like we're going to get back to that. So I would definitely be a little bit optimistic about Wargaming getting a lot of stuff done this year. It's just, I don't know where he's at, but he wasn't there. He might be a little bit over here. It's just I don't feel like pushing out. We're in a lead. Oh, I hit him there. Or at least it looks like I hit him. It was not a joke, no. Wargaming essentially was looking to... It wasn't called World of Tanks 2.0, but they were looking at expanding into a newer, not necessarily, say, like Armored Warfare modern era tanks, but they were looking at making a successor to World of Tanks in some form. Basically another tank game, but they kind of scrapped that in a way. That's why we're seeing new graphics, basically a whole engine overhaul here in our World of Tanks, and not a completely new game. Okay. Oh, I missed him. Shit. Oh, and he hit me. That lucky bastard. We're not out of the woods yet. But back when I heard the last about it, it was under a very strict NDA, and it still is because they don't want people talking about it. It wasn't going to be released, at least for, say, from this time, like 2 years from now. I didn't really have any direct knowledge of it, but just piecing together what I kind of heard about it. I'm worried about the Cairnavon. He's a goner. But I'm kind of glad Wargaming went this route, because it's easier just to update World of Tanks that we have now, keep it to where the low graphics settings still work on everyone's PCs, and basically improve the game through that way. Like take like World of Warcraft, something like that, where you're improving upon the same game instead of releasing a new game. So well, yeah, there are definitely a lot of shooters, but there's nothing concrete about that. But Wargaming Seattle is working on a game like that, so you're gonna probably get that soon enough. It's not going to be a World of game, but they are working on some sort of shooter, the last I heard about that. And I'm fairly sure it's Wargaming Seattle that's working on that. They're actually hiring, believe it or not. They still might be hiring. Which, I got an ace tanker. Awesome. I got 2 marks of excellence too, finally. Pretty decent match though. I love playing the KV-2 when I'm bottom tier, because if you have at least a decent team, you get a crap ton of damage, because a lot of times you can just kind of slink in and out of the battle, and it's not like you have to, be like a true heavy tank and lead a push if you're top tier. Pretty decent fight though. Next up I have the 121 for a request. Let's get that